What do YouTube? This your boy Sherry Speaks. Right now, I talk to you guys about Snowfall, season 1, episode 7, Kraken. And this episode gets a little bit more interesting. One, we get for several reasons. One, we get more and more in-depth look into Franklin's past. In one scene, while out in Oakland with Leon and Kev, Franklin, and not interested in Kevin's cousin's party scene, decides to go off on his own and sell his own product, and ends up actually creating his own by going to by finding a base head at a former Black Panther Party club, and the base head takes him to her dealer, who then takes him to his cooker named Swim, who's played by the RZA. And I gotta say, man, his acting is pretty damn good. But yeah, Kev, Leon, and Saint go off into Oakland because Kev tells him, "Look, I got a cousin out there who can help us move the product and things of that nature." Then also on the other end of on the other end of the tip, we have Gustavo Lucia's I'll say partnership goes into another level. When they actually I think have sex, and Pedro actually listens in on it, and you see him at one point actually ask Lucia a question or say, wondering why Gustavo gets a third of the profit, because Lucia tells him he helped us with distribution, so he gets a third of it. She ends up giving Pedro his cut, but still he's not happy about it. Then he asks Lucia, "Are you having sex with him?" She's like, "No, he's our partner. This, that, and the third." Which then I think prompts him to go to his father, who then apologizes for giving him a rough time at the party. And then that's when Pedro says, "Papa, I need to tell you something." Which I can only imagine he's actually either going to snitch to save his own ass or something else. Then also Teddy, leading up to the investigation of the missing girl, turns out when they were looking at one of the daddy girls' roommates, can't remember her name at the moment, darn. The roommate, Teddy, plays like the distressed friend of the deceased victim. And the deceased victim's roommate says, "Well, I knew of her. Can we talk somewhere?" She tells him that her name is Victoria, and of course, Teddy goes with the alias of Reed Thomas, and they go off and talk, and hopefully we get to see more of that next week to see what went down. And then also, this is really interesting, man. I really can't wait to see. From previews, we hear Franklin calls 911 and says, "My friend's been shot." We see him and Leon have a bit of a shoving match. Alejandro telling them about, the cocaine somewhere is going down, things of that nature. So I'll get back with you guys on that one. This is your boy Jay Speaks. I love you guys. God bless.